محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ameen. Our talk now is Abdul Muttalib. Abdul Muttalib, his name was Shaybatul Hamd. He was incredibly handsome. A poet describes his beauty thus: على شيبة الحمد الذي كان وجهه يضيء ظلام الليل كالقمر البدري, which translates as, like the luminance of the 14th moon, Shaybatul Hamd's face brightens the darkness of the night. Abdul Muttalib literally means the slave of Muttalib. On the death of Hashim, Abdul Muttalib's mother lived with her people, the Banu Khazraj, for some time in Medina Munawwara. As he grew older, his uncle Muttalib from Mecca came to Medina to fetch him. As they entered Mecca, Abdul Muttalib was seated on the camel behind his uncle. Shayba's, i.e. Abdul Muttalib's, clothes were dirty and his features showed his orphaned status. When asked who this boy was, out of fear of embarrassment, Muttalib replied, "He is my slave." He did not want to declare that this is his nephew because people would question why his nephew is in such filthy attire. This is how he stuck with the name Abdul Muttalib, the slave of Muttalib. When he reached Mecca itself, Muttalib dressed him up in fine clothing and then revealed that this boy is his nephew. Amongst the Quraysh, Abdul Muttalib was the most handsome, the most strong and robust, the most tolerant and composed, the most charitable and noble, and the most shunning of evil and immorality. He was admittedly the greatest leader of the Quraysh. Abdul Muttalib's generosity significantly outshone that of his father Hashim. Abdul Muttalib's hospitality went beyond humankind to embrace even the beasts and birds. This is why the Arabs fondly remembered him as Fayyad, meaning extremely generous, and Mut'imu Tayr as-Sama, the sustainer of the birds of the sky. He made alcohol forbidden upon himself. He paid particular attention to feeding the destitute in the holy month of Ramadan. He initiated the tradition of seclusion and isolation in the cave of Hira. The birthplace of the... We're coming back to the Yemen. The birthplace of the Jurhum tribe, was actually in Yemen. Due to divine intervention, a severe drought struck Yemen, and this forced the Banu Jurhum to leave Yemen in search of more promising livelihood. During the course of their travels, they coincidentally met Sina Ismail alayhi salam and his honorable mother Sayyidatna Hajra radiyallahu anha in the vicinity of the Zamzam well. Banu Jurhum grew fond of this area and decided to settle down here. After some time, Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salam married a lady from the same tribe. Once he was privileged with the title of prophethood, he was commissioned to the Amaliqa, Jurhum and the people of Yemen. He passed away at the age of 130 and was buried in the Hatim area close to the grave of his honorable mother. And we stop here and then we talk about the next chapter, inshallah.